Hey moms, so I want you to for sure watch this video. We're going to show you some awesome exercises to help release the pressure around your sacrum, which is that below your lower back, above your glute area, which a lot of pregnant women experience and deal with. And then after baby, a lot of times you still really feel it. So this is good to do during pregnancy and after baby. So grab yourself a foam roller. This is a trigger point one, or a lot of times at gyms and stuff, you'll see ones that are like twice as long, and they may be a little bit softer. So again, always listen to your body. So if this is something you're not comfortable doing, then maybe wait till after baby. But give it a try and see how it feels. So Erin, go ahead and take this. So what I'm going to have her do, she's going to sit, basically just start sitting on this. This is the best way to start doing this. So pop on up. There you go. Put your feet out flat. Okay, now what she's going to do, she's going to walk forward a little bit because I want this on that flat spot of your low back, upper glute area. So that's where your sacrum is. It's right above your tailbone. There's like 1.5-inch where you have a flat spot. So she's going to find that. And what I want her to do, or you to do at home, is you're going to really relax your hips into that. Just kind of hold into it. And you'll kind of feel, you'll find a spot where you're like, oh, that feels really good. Because what it's doing, it's helping just kind of release some of that pressure at your sacrum. So she's going to find that spot where it feels really good just to release. She's going to relax her shoulders, relaxing your hips into the foam roller. And she's going to hold it there. Now she's going to do a little like wiggle. And now what you're trying to do here is you're trying to break up the junk, the fascia basically. It's, between the muscles and the skin, and you're trying to break that up because that's really what causes a lot of tightness in the low back. And so this can definitely, when you stand up out of here, the goal is that you stand up and you're like, oh my gosh, I have a little release and my sacrum doesn't hurt anymore, or that whole area in there. So you can do a couple of those. Yeah, do a couple more, kind of wiggle. So just hold it and then do the wiggle hips. Yeah. So it feels kind of funny when you're doing it, but it does work. So. Okay, so once you've done a couple of those, spend 30 seconds doing that, and then I want you to roll over to your hips. So it's basically just going to take your hips and kind of go to the side. Yep. And you're going to be rolling around in your butt muscle, in your glute, which a lot of people think your butt is like here. Well, it goes actually all the way up to here. So just kind of slowly roll around. Now this is really painful. Honestly, that means you should do it more often, but if it really hurts, maybe it's not a good idea for you to do. So if it feels just kind of tender, roll around in the areas where it's tender because that means it's tight. So the whole goal of doing this is just trying to get some release in the muscle, and that way when you stand up, everything just moves a little bit easier. So roll around a little bit up into your glute area, and then go ahead and roll to the other side. And make sure you're using your arms for a little support up there because you don't want to be putting a lot of pressure on your belly, especially once you're in your third trimester. So I like this one because this is one that you can do in your third trimester and not feel any stress in your belly. Okay, then what I want you to do is you're going to roll back to your hips and just you can roll up and down through that 2 inches or so in the lower back right above your tailbone. And then you can go ahead and slide on forward off of that. And so then when you stand up, you should feel like, ooh, I grew a little bit taller because you released that tension in your lower back. So give it a try, and I'd love to know if it helped you.